So I'm going to get real with y'all for a second. As I contemplated what I was going to say on stage today, I changed my speech 5 different times. Every time I attended a Midwest Mujeres workshop, I changed my speech again. I was in turmoil trying to decide what I was going to say today. And then it hit me. Each one of us in this room has faced that exact same turmoil. Who am I? What part of my life has shaped who I've become today? What message do I want the world to know? How many of you have all asked the question, who am I? Raise your hand. Yeah, look at the room. We're not alone, right? Okay. So, ¿quién es Vanessa Cook? Am I who I am today because I'm the daughter of a first-generation immigrant from Montevideo, Uruguay? Am I who I am today because he chose drugs and money over his own family and left us to create a new family? Am I a survivor of physical and emotional abuse, disguised as parenting because of generational traumas before them? Am I that 14-year-old girl who continuously gave her body away after a boy, disguised as a man, ripped her virginity from her? Am I a rape victim? Am I that 16-year-old girl who ran away from home only to find herself locked in the basement of someone who housed runaway teens in Atlanta, Georgia? The teen who chose drugs over feeling anything in life again. Or maybe I'm the survivor of domestic abuse after I escaped my first marriage to find myself as a lost, broke, single mom of a toddler, just like every woman before me had. Or am I that woman who finally found her soulmate, just to become the abuser she never thought she would become? The woman who was so lost in her health struggles and trauma that she was just waiting to die? 6 years ago, I stood in a place far removed from where I am today. 85 pounds heavier, I was a woman lost in the shadows of fibromyalgia, a heart condition, and severe asthma. My health struggles were a heavy burden, and it affected not just my body, but my spirit. I was a woman living in a constant state of turmoil, and it affected not just my relationship with myself, but my relationship with others. My husband, he used to have to carry me up our stairs every single night because I couldn't bear the notion of fighting against the pain or my lungs for one more moment. Regardless of the state our relationship was in, I would sit there at the bottom of the stairs and he would come, lift me up, and carry me to our bed. You guys, my husband is an incredible man. He has loved 12 different versions of Vanessa Cook. And I'm never going to forget the moment that he took my hands, his eyes clouded with fear and with tears, and said, "I'm afraid I'm going to lose you and be a widower with our 2 kids." That was the moment. That was my wake-up call to realize I had to make a change. In those early stages of me seeking out a better version of myself, I remember how many times I shut down, whether it was from the pain or whether it was because I felt like I was never getting anywhere. I turned to running after listening to a very special woman speak about it, and she's now one of my closest friends. I remember in those early days, I was running as hard as I could, and there was my husband briskly walking next to me in his jeans and his work boots. I took the brave step of seeking therapy to confront the trauma that had been my silent companion for far too long. And through that healing process, I discovered the transformative power of continued fitness, the nurturing essence of whole foods eating, and the grounding practices of mindfulness. These were not just changes. They were a keystone for a foundation of a new life that I was building for myself, one that I deserved, where I could breathe easier, move freely, and embrace each day with gratitude. I went from emergency rooms to finish lines. I went from not being able to run for 60 seconds to running marathons. I no longer have fibromyalgia. I no longer have severe asthma, and I don't take medicine for my heart anymore. I went from being a terrible mother and a terrible wife to being a trauma-informed mom of 7 beautiful kids. And they capture my heart every single day. Thank you. The best part is, I know I'm an amazing wife. My husband will tell you, I promise. I am now the owner of Soul Revival Health and Fitness Coaching, where now I know my worth and I get to show other women their worth and teach them how to find themselves again. I now know that I am not the sum total of my life's experiences, and now I know that I can do those hard things. I navigated not having a college education, not having any other person's footsteps to follow in my own entrepreneurial journey. It's a challenge every single day, but I refine my skills and I use my resilience and my hard work ethic and determination to have my own business. Is it hard some days? Absolutely. Is it worth it? Every freaking second, you guys. So, ¿quién es Vanessa Cook? I am a phoenix who rose from the ashes. I'm a daughter, a friend, a sister, a mother, a wife, a coach. I'm a strong, intelligent, compassionate woman. And I now know that I am worthy of so much more than I can even dream of right now. And each and every one of you, you are also worthy. You are worthy of your dreams, of happiness, and money. Yes. So if my story from despair to vitality teaches anything, it's that healing is possible. Change is achievable. A life of wellness is right there for you. And it's okay to say, soy digna, I am worthy. Soy más, I am more. Y yo quiero dinero. Thank you.